Hidden among forests and woodland edges of eastern North America grows a plant that often surprises people the moment they smell it. Wild Anise, also known as licorice root, sweet Sicily, or by its scientific name Osmorhiza longistylis, is a native woodland species known for its delicate flowers, fern-like foliage, and distinctive licorice-like aroma. Although many people walk past it without noticing, Wild Anise has a long history of interaction with humans and plays an important role within woodland ecosystems. Today we'll explore the biology, ecology, identification, history, chemistry, and fascinating characteristics of this overlooked native plant. Wild Anise belongs to the family Apiaceae, commonly known as the carrot or parsley family. This family contains familiar plants including carrots, parsley, dill, fennel, and celery. It also contains several highly toxic species, including poison hemlock and water hemlock. Wild Anise demonstrates how diverse the carrot family can be. Its scientific name, Osmorhiza longistylis, roughly translates to fragrant root with a long style. The name reflects both the plant's aromatic nature and of its distinguishing floral characteristics. Wild Anise is a perennial woodland herb that typically grows between 1 and 3 feet tall. The leaves are divided into multiple leaflets and often appear somewhat fern-like. Individual leaflets possess toothed margins and a soft texture. One of the easiest identification methods is scent. When the leaves, stems, roots, or seeds are crushed, they release a distinctive aroma that many people compare to licorice, anise, or fennel. This fragrance is often noticeable even before the plant is identified visually. During spring and early summer, the plant produces clusters of small white flowers arranged in umbrella-like structures known as umbels. These flowers are characteristic of many members of the carrot family. Later in the season, the plant develops elongated seeds that often cling to fur, feathers, and clothing. Wild Anise is native to much of eastern and central North America. It commonly grows in deciduous forests, woodland edges, floodplains, rich ravines, and moist shaded slopes. Unlike many open field species, Wild Anise thrives beneath the forest canopy. It is often found alongside other woodland plants such as wild ginger, Solomon seal, jack-in-the-pulpit, bloodroot, and trilliums. These species collectively form some of the most recognizable native woodland communities. The flowers of Wild Anise may be small individually, but together they form an important resource for insects. Visitors commonly include native bees, small beetles, flies, and wasp species. Because members of the carrot family often produce numerous tiny flowers clustered together, they can support a wide variety of pollinators simultaneously. The flowers may not be showy compared to larger wildflowers, but they contribute significantly to woodland biodiversity. One of the most interesting features of Wild Anise is its seed dispersal strategy. The elongated seeds possess structures that allow them to attach to passing animals. As mammals move through the forest, seeds hitchhike to new locations. This method of dispersal helps the plants colonize suitable habitat while minimizing competition between parent plants and seedlings. It's a surprisingly effective strategy that many woodland plants employ. The common names Wild Anise and Licorice Root both originate from the plant's scent. The roots contain aromatic compounds that produce a sweet fragrance reminiscent of licorice or anise. However, despite the similarity in flavor and aroma, Wild Anise is not closely related to either true licorice or culinary anise. This is a good example of how common names can sometimes be misleading. Plants that look alike, smell alike, or taste alike may not necessarily be close relatives. The distinctive aroma of Wild Anise comes from volatile aromatic compounds produced throughout the plant. These compounds contribute to the sweet scent that has made the species recognizable to naturalists for generations. Like many aromatic plants, Wild Anise produces these compounds as part of its interactions with the environment. They may help deter herbivores, attract pollinators, or perform other ecological functions. The chemistry of aromatic woodland plants remains an active area of botanical research. Various indigenous peoples and later settlers recognized the plant's aromatic qualities. The roots and seeds were sometimes used as flavoring agents or incorporated into traditional preparations. Because of its pleasant scent and flavor, wild anise became one of the more appreciated aromatic plants of eastern North American forest. As with many historically used plants, traditional use does not necessarily imply safety or medical effectiveness, but it does highlight the long relationship between people and native flora. Wild anise serves several ecological functions. Its flowers support pollinators, its foliage contributes to forest understory diversity, its seeds provide food for certain wildlife species, but most importantly, it forms part of the complex network of native woodland plants that support healthy forest ecosystems. Species like wild anise often receive less attention than larger trees or more dramatic wildflowers, yet they remain essential components of biodiversity. Because it belongs to the carrot family, wild anise can sometimes be confused with other members of Apiaceae. Careful identification is important. Features commonly used include leaf shape, flower structure, seed characteristics, habitat, and distinctive licorice-like scent. Fortunately, the aroma provides one of the most useful clues for identification. Many people recognize the scent immediately after crushing a leaf or root. Wild anise, or Osmorhiza longistylis, is one of eastern North America's most charming woodland plants. Though often overlooked, it rewards close observation with delicate flowers, aromatic foliage, fascinating ecology, and a rich natural history. From its licorice-scented roots to its hitchhiking seeds, wild anise demonstrates the remarkable adaptations that allow woodland plants to thrive beneath the forest canopy. It may never be the most famous plant in the woods, but for those who take the time to notice it, wild anise is one of the forest's hidden treasures. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.